The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Good evening, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition,
Johnston for history!
Kumul number 294 creates NRL history. New land laws proposed. And West New Britain roads under scrutiny. PNG Kumul 249 and South Sydney Rabbitohs winger Alex Johnston has surpassed the all-time top try scorer record of the NRL last night when he crossed the line twice to break the 53-year-old record held by Ken Ivan, becoming NRL's highest try scorer with 213 tries. Fans stormed the field as soon as he put the ball down, defying ground rules about the fine and ban. The South Sydney Rabbitohs entered the round 2 clash against Sydney Roosters yesterday, knowing that 5 decades-long history can be rewritten anytime. And this was evident when Alex Johnston was presented his jersey number printed in gold after he surpassed the Ken Ivins record. It was a fairly tight contest for the better part of the game, with Roosters taking an early lead 12-0 as Johnston's Souths struggled to register points. At just under 10 minutes before halftime, the Souths hit the scoreboard, and it was through their main man, Johnston.
This could be on. This could be on. Mitchell with a chance. There's the flick. That is 212. It is history. It's Alex Johnston. There are now 2 at the very top. Alex Johnston has joined Ken Irvine as Australian Rugby League's greatest try scorer. This is a special moment and everyone is standing and applauding at Allianz Stadium.
Johnston equalized Ken Ivins' all-time top score, 212, much to the uproar of the Rabbitohs faithfuls and the Rugby League fans. The Rugby League fraternity expected a historic moment, and it came to them in the first 2 minutes of the second half.
Ramazelos. Now Fafita with his best run of the night. Out it comes. Could it be now? Mitchell down the sideline. Draws his man. Johnston for the corner. Johnston for history. 213. Alex Johnston has done it.
What followed next was something Rugby League has never seen in the last 50 years. The moment that will live forever in the history of Rugby League. Massive pitch invasion.
He's reached the summit. 213 tries. Alex Johnston stands alone as Australian Rugby League's greatest try scorer, and the fans can't be kept off the field. Oh, this is a where were you moment. Alex Johnston, he wanted this, and it's happened in front of 40,000 at Allianz Stadium.
Alex Johnston surpassed the all-time top try scorer record in the NRL with 213 tries. He expressed gratitude for this achievement in the post-match speech. Prime Minister of Australia Anthony Albanese was seen in his South's neck warmer amongst fans during pitch invasion. He said this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience as he presented the rugby ball to Johnston. Alex Johnston has spent over 10 years playing for South Sydney Rabbitohs. He made his debut in Round 8 2014 against Brisbane Broncos. He went on to be the member of 2014 Premiership winning side and has been a member of the team since. Following Alex Johnston's historic milestone as the NRL's all-time leading try scorer, the South Sydney Rabbitohs winger has attracted serious interest from the PNG Chiefs. The Chiefs have confirmed they are in active discussions with both the Rabbitohs and Johnston's management team.
This could be on. This could be on. Mitchell with a chance. There's the flick. That is 212. It is history. It's Alex Johnston. There are now two at the very top. Alex Johnston.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs winger etched his name into rugby league history on Friday night, March 13th, at the Alliance Stadium against Sydney Roosters when he surpassed the long-standing try-scoring record of 212.
Could it be now? Mitchell down the sideline, draws his man, Johnston for the corner, Johnston for history, 213, Alex Johnston has done it! He's reached the summit, 213 tries, Alex Johnston stands alone as Australian Rugby League's greatest try scorer, and the fans can't be kept off the field. Oh, this is a where were you moment. Alex Johnston, he wanted this, and it's happened in front of 40,000 at Allianz Stadium.
Johnston continues to build on a remarkable career, and the PNG Chiefs have confirmed they have already held early discussions with the star winger and his camp about the possibility of him finishing his career in Papua New Guinea once his current contract commitments are complete. PNG Chiefs General Manager of Football Michael Chalmers said the discussions were part of the club's long-term planning to better understand where things sit with his contract beyond 2027. He added that everyone has agreed with Alex should finish his career by representing his Papua New Guinean heritage at the Chiefs. However, Chalmers said priority is now to appoint a coach, and they will reconvene discussions with Johnston and South Sydney about Johnston's future once they are in a position to start making discussions about the PNG Chiefs roster for 2028 and beyond. The Chiefs are still in the early stages of building their football operations, but the club has made it clear that players with strong ties to Papua New Guinea will be part of its long-term recruitment strategy. Meanwhile, the PNG Chiefs executive officer, Lorna McPherson, congratulated Johnston on reaching an incredible 213 tries milestone. She acknowledged the consistency, professionalism and the class he has shown over the years, inspiring players from across the Pacific and especially Papua New Guinea. She said this record was a testament of years of commitment and love for the sport. Port Moresby, through the amazing Port Moresby, will host the 7th Pacific Urban Forum from March 24th to 26th, 2026, marking the first time Papua New Guinea welcomes this landmark regional event. Over 300 delegates from across the Pacific, including Fiji, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands, Nauru, Kiribati, Australia, and New Zealand are expected to attend. The forum will highlight Port Moresby's transformation and commitment to inclusive growth. PNG National Housing and Urbanization Managing Director Abel Toole, on behalf of Minister of Housing and Urbanization Dr. Kobi Bomareo and the Maraperosa government, announced a 2 million kina commitment to host the forum. Nearly 97% of land in Papua New Guinea remains under customary ownership, making it one of the strongest customary landholding societies in the world. However, this land remains idle without proper legislations to realize its full economic potential. And the chairman of the Special Parliamentary Committee on Customary Land and Land Reforms in Papua New Guinea, Kit Iduhu, following an inquiry into these highlighted issues and actions that can be taken to enable Papua New Guineans to get value for their land.
Deputy Opposition Leader and Chairman for the Special Parliamentary Committee on Customary Land and Land Reforms, Keith Iduhu, presented a report relating to its inquiry into customary land and land reforms mid this week in Parliament. The report received applause from both sides of the House, with MPs including the Prime Minister commending Iduhu for his work in this area. This report addresses one of the most fundamental issues confronting in our nation: how PNG governs and protects its customary land while enabling fair and sustainable development for our people. According to the findings reported by Iduhu, the committee found fraudulent land deals, manipulated land group registrations, missing records, and long-running disputes that have divided communities and delayed development.
The findings presented today are not theoretical. They are the outcome of the most extensive parliamentary inquiries into land governance undertaken in Papua New Guinea in recent years. The inquiry was conducted throughout 2025 and into early 2026 through a broad participatory and evidence-based process. The committee traveled across regions of the country, around the southern region, the islands region, Momase, and the highlands.
In response, the committee is proposing a customary land tenure bill aimed at strengthening recognition of customary landowners while improving transparency and land administration. The proposal includes creating a national registry of clans and their land, improving dispute resolution, and ensuring women and youth have greater representation in land decision-making. He said reforms must protect customary ownership while supporting fair economic development.
That reform must be grounded in bottom-up consultations, and that free, prior, and informed consent must be central to any land governance framework. The forum also strengthened national consensus around the need for clearer institutional architecture, stronger transparency mechanisms, and effective safeguards against elite capture and corruption. Mr. Speaker, this inquiry has therefore been wide in geography, broad in participation, and rigorous in analysis.
Furthermore, Iduhu shared that land in PNG is not simply property, it is ancestry, spiritual connection, food security, and social stability. And because of this, for many Papua New Guineans, land is more than a resource. It is life, identity, and the foundation of community. Jasmine Irujak, TVWAN News.
TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
When you're all in, anything can happen. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy the moment.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Cold Power Citrus Blast uses stain-fighting active particles to remove dirt, grease and stains from your family's washing, with less scrubbing and rubbing, reducing wear and tear and saving you time. Cold Power Citrus Blast has an amazing citrus fragrance that gives that extra freshness that will last all day long.
Welcome back. The opposition has raised concerns about government spending and transparency, pressing the Prime Minister to clarify funding for Karamui in Chimbu Province and calling out ministers for not responding to budget scrutiny.
2050. So, Prime Minister, it's on.
Opposition leader James Nomane questioned government spending and transparency, calling for clarity on funding for Karamui in Simbu Province.
And the government made to the people of Simbu with respect to Karamui. And please announce next week that you've announced billion kina contracts here for East Sepik and Karamui and Millen Bay. And we'd like to know how much you'll be allocating for Karamui to once and for all open up Karamui to Papua New Guinea, so it's no longer geographically delimited, and the people of Karamui can have access and effectively contribute to growing the Papua New Guinean economy.
He says most ministers have failed to report on the 2025 budget, raising concerns about accountability and public access to information.
It's really important, Assistant Speaker, that the country is fully aware, for example, of how much it cost to run the census, although you've said it before, but how much you received and how much you spent. It's important for the country to know how much exactly the Minister for Agriculture received and how he spent this money to promote the agricultural sector, to boost employment, to address youth bulge issues. It's really important for the country to know how much the Minister for Correctional Services received to improve the state of our prisons in the country, and so on and so forth. Now, to date, we're in the opposition, we're all in the dark, because you ministers of state, you ministers of cabinet seem to be beyond reproach.
The opposition continues to demand full disclosure of government spending, particularly on remote development projects like Karamui, stressing the need for transparency so citizens can track how public funds are allocated and used. Jasmine Rajak, TVWAN News.
West New Britain Governor Sasindran Mutavel, who couldn't secure an opportunity during question time in Parliament yesterday, utilised the grievance debate period to raise concerns about deteriorating road infrastructure in the province.
Governor Mutual said West New Britain remains a major contributor to Papua New Guinea's economy, contributing over 2 billion kina to the national purse annually. And with WNB an oil palm province, he said roads are the lifeline of development and are essential for key industries including oil palm, logging and agriculture. He highlighted the New Britain Highway, particularly the section from Mai Junction to Biala, which he says carries heavy traffic throughout the day and night.
24/7 you got fruit trucks running. 24/7 you got oil tankers running. 24/7 all the logging trucks and people commute on this road. And this road, any investments on this road, the rate of investment is high. The rate of return is high. Within 5 years you can recover.
The governor said traffic congestion has also raised safety concerns in the provincial capital.
Mr. Speaker, last year alone, people are witnessing 6 accidents right in front of our general hospital, Kimbe Provincial Hospital.
He also highlighted the condition of rural roads, including the Hoskins to Koimumu road, which connects many villages and communities.
Deputy Speaker, Assistant Speaker, Narapla Road to Hoskins Golo Koimumu. Close to also 30 villages stop. Close to 20,000 people stop lo disla hap. Salwara katim disla road lo plenty hap na road bagara palgata.
Delays in several roads, projects including Kimbe to Kendrian road were also part of this debate. The governor is now urging the government to review road investments in West New Britain province and prioritize maintenance and upgrades to support economic growth in the province. Michael Tamtipais, TV1 News.
Sports is next. I'll be back with the details after these messages.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. PSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
Rugby League is a powerful force that unites Papua New Guinea and develops our youth. Through partnerships with the PNG LNG Kumals, Grassroots Rugby League and Justin Olam, we aim to instill skills to last a lifetime.
I'm community blue. When it's a new game, I'm come up community. You must not community.
When we invest in people, we invest in tomorrow's possibilities.
Hi, with the help of Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner, with these 3 quick and easy tips, I'm going to show you that more natural, beautiful hair is achievable. Step 1, massage your scalp during washing with shampoo. Step 2, apply conditioner to the tips of your hair. Step 3, gently towel dry your hair. There you have it. For natural, beautiful hair, use Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner. Have a great hair day.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat.
From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
The sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
In sports, the PNG Hunters will welcome the return of centre Graham Rex when they host the Wynnum Manly Seagulls in round 2 of the Host Plus Cup tomorrow at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby.
Just giving everything positive and
The centre Graham Rex will run out in the Hunters colours for the first time this season after earning a call-up following an injury to teammate Clint Lama. The talented outside back will line up in the centres alongside debutant Bruce Bawase, who is set to make his first appearance for the Hunters. The new centre pairing is amongst the youngest the team has lined up and provides an exciting opportunity for the youngsters to showcase their abilities against a strong Seagulls side. With valuable game time already under his belt from the previous campaign, the centre is confident he can contribute positively to the team's performance.
second year again, I think last year. And this year compared to the group, not the same. Every year I'm different group, but been part of the team. 2026, I'm mastered one of my goals too. So yeah, I'm mastered. just giving everything positive and giving my best every week in, week out, and yeah, be the best version of myself every week to make the 17.
The match will also serve as a significant milestone for Bawase as he prepares for his debut in front of a passionate home crowd. His inclusion adds fresh energy to the Hunters' backline as the team looks to bounce back from round 1 defeat. The Hunters will be eager to put in a strong performance at home and get the first win of the season. Playing at the Santos National Football Stadium in front of fans has often given the PNG Hunters side a boost, and Sunday's game will not be different. With Rex returning to the lineup and Bawase making his debut, the Hunters will be hoping their reshuffled backline can deliver a solid performance and help guide the team to a crucial win against the Seagulls and set the course of the season. The 2026 Pirates Super 10s tournament is currently underway at Leigh Scrum Oval as part of Leigh Pirates Rugby Union Club's commitment to the community. 10% of all sponsorship, club registration and other cash donations will be donated to the Engau Cancer Relief Society. The second edition of the Pirates Super 10s tournament, which was initiated last year, started today and will end on Sunday, 15th March 2026. Tournament director Sam Shwehani said the 8 core clubs of the Morobe Rugby Union are taking part in the event.
By starting from the last year, we've been struggling a bit in terms of support, but now we have a good support that coming in, especially from the business house as well as PI coming on board to recognize the importance of rugby. We really acknowledge their support with other business houses that coming in to make this tournament will be a successful one. Behind the reason of hosting this tournament is to provide a platform where the players in Leigh City and outside the Leigh can come in and take part and showcase their skills and talents.
He noted that the main challenge in the code is the creation of the development pathways, including major national issues that were highlighted in 2025 by Oceania Rugby and the PNG Olympic Committee, such as governance failures, mismanagement and financial non-compliance. However, Bohani underlined that the Leigh-based Rugby Union Club is using its initiative to create competitions that will retain players in rugby union.
I would also like to take this time to acknowledge the 8 core clubs in Morobe Rugby to come in and take part and be part of it, to drive the initiative of this program. I also want to encourage the support from the business house. If they can come in and support this tournament, I believe that we can raise this standard of the tournament so that we can provide a good platform from our young rugby players and athletes.
Pacific Industries has backed the tournament with a 40,000 kina sponsorship and will be the official naming rights sponsor for 2026 to 2027. 10% of all sponsorship, club registration and other cash donations will be donated to the Engau Cancer Relief Society, with the Pirates Club saying this initiative reflects their belief that rugby is not only about competition on the field, but also about supporting meaningful causes within the community. And now the weather forecast. In regional forecast, southern scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain. Mamase, isolated showers and thunderstorms. Showers becoming scattered over Morobe province and the inland areas of East and West Sepik. New Guinea Islands, isolated showers and thunderstorms becoming scattered over New Britain. Highlands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. And that's being the news this Saturday, 14th March 2026. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News.